Okay, so I'm not wearing a new helm. We're putting on new armor. Yeah, that also looks pretty cool, actually. And actually, the spikes here with the cape. Ooh, that looks good with the helmet. Yeah, so it is gonna hurt. Oh, it's only gonna hurt my health by a little bit. But yeah, I want the spell power, because at this point my spells are not running so hot. These boots are fine. We're definitely keeping these for the spell power. Keeping the encumbrance limit and keeping the crit chance. Okay, and we're still in medium, so that's great. Oh wait, did the other... I gotta make sure. Did this have... That has runes in it. Okay, so I think I need the stamina regen. I gotta check my armor. Armor relics. Okay, we'll definitely take that. That was a put. God dang it. Want that. And we'll take the stamina regeneration. Can I do all that, though? I don't know if I have enough gold for all that. That's the thing. Actually, I can store all this other stuff. That's getting sold. That's getting sold. Those can go back. That can go back. That can go in. My 300 freaking weird bone arrows. That are a little absurd, but hey, they got the job done. I'm actually wondering how much people will buy them for. Oh, I should not have this many lockpicks. This many lockpicks is going to be freaking heavy. Yeah. Okay, will you buy some of my stuff?
Nice to see you. Good day.
Sell. Arrows. Will you buy these? I'm rich. I'm so rich. No, you need to buy my stuff. You need to buy it. This guy has some cool armor, but it's also freaking expensive.
Hello.
I can literally, right now, even with how rich I am... Oh, wait, no, not this guy.
Oh,
Who was it? Was it you? Why didn't I check his shop before? He's got a ton of cool bows. Was it you? Who had the armor? Somebody has some freaking expensive... Oh, it's you, I think. Yep. Yeah, it's this guy. Like, this coat is super cool. Like, this whole set is cool. It's very good against magic. The problem... I'm sure you can tell what the problem is. It's that whole stupid second line there.
Pleasure to see you.
That whole second line is very much a problem. Alright. So... Go back down. Was it down here? Nope, that's the lower city, but not the correct pathway. Yeah, I don't care much about being a druid, but the armor is freaking cool. And it looks sweet. I mean, that's... Oh, that was almost not good. That's half the battle is looking cool. Attach relic. Yeah, so like this goes up so high. I need iron, leather, and sharpening stone, and you get increased percentages. I don't know why I haven't been messing with this. I guess it's still just really weird to me that I can't use the items that are in my stash to upgrade. I feel like that would make it so much easier. Right. So let's go ahead and find the guy in the wall. How do I get back up? Oh, yeah, I just went this way. Upgrading also costs money. And the thing is, at this point, I actually don't really want to spend a whole lot because... Where was this guy? I don't really want to spend a whole lot just because I'm assuming at some point there's going to be a shop that has, like, really expensive stuff that I actually want to buy. So I don't want to just upgrade stuff that I got in the first area. Remember that time you killed a whole fort for a sword? Do I? I unironically don't. That's what happens when you have a piss poor memory. Alright, Filth. Apparently I need your help to break in.
This is unexpected. You look beautiful, you know.
Alright. Settle down, horn dog.
Soul. Maybe even more than just one. I can hear them fluttering. I see their soft shimmer. Will you show me?
Oh, right, the big sword. Yep. Hey, I caught that before I saw it in chat. I saw that before you said it. I put it together. Yep.
I want to be generous.
That whole thing that I raged at because I was very upset about. Yep. Remember that.
You should feel special.
Okay, stop creeping on me. Look, so I apparently need your help for this super secret lock.
A curious didn't hear.
Yeah, what do you want? Where'd you get that key from? You'll give me such a valuable key. Yeah, because apparently this is the one lock that can't be broken. It actually needs a key. Why? You know, who knows?
Oh, hello there.
This is one of those things that game developers do where they're like, hey, you can lockpick every single lock in the game, except for this one. This one you need a fancy key for. Is this where I'm going? Nope. I feel like there should, like, there definitely should have been some other reason why this one can't be lockpicked. I don't know. Is it a big deal? Not really. Oh, you know what you do? Easy. Easy. Like, so here's the thing. If you introduce magic into a world without any rules, it's easy to break things in the world, right? So for example, if you have a magic system that can just turn back time, then why is there ever a problem in any world, right? Because you can just turn back time and fix it. In this case, it's like, why can't I just unlock this door? Like, we move these logs and then we unlock it. You could, and what you should probably do is, let's say max lockpicking level is 99, make it level 100. Or make it literally 99. I think that could be a different way to do it. So that way it's technically possible. Let's say it's like, let's just say the lock is super broken. Nah, but then you need a key for it. I don't know. There's got to be a different way to make this happen. But it's a little bit weird for you to have lock picking in your game. You can unlock any lock, and then all of a sudden they're like, but you need a key. You need a key. I don't know. I think especially for games. Oh yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I took that the other way. I took that as use magic to unlock it. Yes. I understand that more. Yeah. So if it's literally locked by magic, then you would have to find a special reason. Ooh. What did that give us? Did that give us anything? Oh, that's probably what I have to bring to the chick. Maybe. Maybe I should actually read it. The language that Menhirs whisper. The material that Menhirs are made from tends to speak in ways mortal tongues cannot replicate. When we attempt to capture these whispers with our magic, a map begins to form. I felt vibrations beneath my fingers, yet they slip away from comprehension like water through clenched fists. Merlin says the Menhirs are keys, but to what? I suspect they shape reality itself, each node, each ideogram, an imprint of potential futures. Some whispers resonate with time, while others quiver with emotions or memory. If one could speak them, perhaps one could summon entire histories into existence. That sounds not good. Especially since the game already makes use of sigils to unlock magical doors anyway. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, so, you know what? Another, a good example of this, honestly. So, earlier, there's actually a tomb. I need to go back and figure it out. But there is a tomb, obviously I can't open my map because I'm inside a zone, that's like right at the beginning of the second map. And you go down in the tomb, and on there's basically, the story is that there's like two sisters. They were like jealous of each other, and they were part of this competition to see who could play the harp better. One sister got mad, she tripped, broke her head on a rock, and died. And then so the father, this is the fucked up part, the father, blaming the other sister, because it was kind of her fault, but ordered her to die because she made her sister die. So basically you go down there, you find the ghost of the first sister that died. And she's like, oh, I want to be buried next to my sister, because the tombs were like separated. And on the other side, the side where you're supposed to bury the sister soul that wants to be buried by your sister, it's sealed off by like this blue ethereal magic, right? So like that already exists in the game, actually. Okay, so that's where we come back to. Let's go ahead and shield up. Oh, you're a chunky boy. Oh yeah, obviously he's gonna be immune to bleeds. Duh, he's a freaking skeleton. Ooh, reinforced chest. That was quite difficult. That was a hard chest. Where the frick did you come from? What the shit? Jesus! What the hell? Okay, we found our Essence of Oblivion here, with enemies just randomly popping up that definitely weren't there before. Good lord. I don't even, like, where am I? I didn't even go that far and I already lost. Okay, so I came from there. I went in this way, turned the corner, and then all of a sudden there was a freaking army of 100 zombies. I have no idea where they came from. Probably some wall they hopped over or something. Am I supposed to go this way? This cave is, like, leading me away from where I need to be. Huh. Huh, indeed. Okay, now I will say it is really clear when you have your shield up and not. It is a little bit distracting, though. Hey, we lived life at its finest while we were at 69, but now we're just an ordinary 70. Okay, so that's where that leads. Servant of the Right. Interesting. Anything good? Increase max stamina, max health, and max mana. No spell power, though. But I do like everything else, and that's actually a lot of armor. I would need... I don't think I have anything in perception or practicality. But this seems pretty sweet. Increases incoming damage by 50%, decreases incoming healing. Well, that just sounds horrifically bad. That sounds absolutely awful. My guess is this is probably one of those weapons that scales like crazy, because otherwise it does not seem good. I'll just take that. Oh, right. That's why I'm in here, to find these scrolls. Got it. Yep, I knew that. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's rebuff. Whoa. Okay there, game. Hey, let's not do that again, huh? How about we don't drop to 30 FPS? That would be cool. That'd be sweet. Ooh, medium difficulty. Seemed real tough. Can I go in there? No? Okay, so where else am I supposed to go here? Probably under here. Filth's Cube. Dude, I'm just a one-hit wonder. I found something that might be interest. I can tell her what I've discovered. Have I found something of interest? Charged by dealing elemental damage. Creates an explosion dealing 150 damage and applying random elemental statuses to all enemies around you. That is actually a reasonable prism. This is kind of the first, like, one-handed magic item that's actually been good. All the others haven't been great. You know, they've basically all been like, oh, get 5 kills and then your next hit does double damage. It's like, well, what do I care? Oh, very hard? Oh. You're right, that was very hard. Very hard indeed. Can I... I mean, I guess this is the direction I'm supposed to go. I spent so little time asking if I could, I didn't ask whether or not I should. Yeah, this is probably not the way I should have gone. Looks to me like we're in a bit of a situation here. How do I get back? Okay, there's at least shore. So we can get there and rest, because I don't want to mess... Oh, Jake, I almost forgot to mention. So I think I figured out here. You know the weird knights that I was trying to fight? The knights that kept disappearing at, like, the perfect time, and you were like, you should definitely fight it, because it'll give you more weird cobwebs. So apparently, from what I've figured out so far... I think that you can only fight them once you get to the second map, because I tried to fight a bunch of them, and they just would always run away. So, as soon as I got in here, into the second map, I found one. So literally where this tomb is, where is it? It's like, it's in this area. Oh, I think it's literally right here. So I walked out the door, and there's a knight staring me right in the face. And he came charging at me. So I was like, all right, it's on. That is definitely not a thing I could have done yesterday, nor is it even close to a thing I can do today with this busted ass sword. That is not a fight you win. That is not a fight you win. Nope. I tried. I did my damnedest. But, nope, you are not supposed to win that fight. He very much puts his foot down and says, no, there will be nothing happening here. You get a crap ton of experience, though. I will say that. I hit him, like, every hit gave me a level. So there is, you know, some goodness there going on. But, yeah, he doesn't really like getting into fights, because he kills you very quickly. And vice versa, it's not really a fight that, like, you know, you can just sit around there and peck at him, because he also takes, like, no damage. Doesn't look like I can go that way. Yeah, that was rough. Unfortunately, he also killed, because the NPC who was at that spot that I needed to talk to complete my quest, he also killed him. So it was kind of a bad situation just all the way around. Well, this is messed up.
Prepare for battle.
Okay.
Tis but a scratch.
Oh, there was an execute button. God, I wanted to execute him so bad. That's the first time that's popped up. Oh, you know why? I don't think that I don't think I've ever fought people with shields before. And so if they have shields and I smack them, I reduce their stamina. And so I think that's actually, I think this is the first area where I've actually had enemies that I can stagger since I'm not parrying. Hello, hello, honey bunny. How you doing? How you doing? So that's cool. I gotta try the execute again at some point. Next time we fight one of those guys with the shields, I'll try and get him low. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but we'll see. You might be able to find a drain stamina. We'll see. I mean, you know, like I was saying, it only took us 30 hours to find the first spell that's not fire damage, ice damage, lightning damage, or blood damage, right? Or summons, I should say, or summons. This ward spell is the first one that we found like that.
You're here. Speak your piece or let me work.
I managed to open the trap door.
And? What was inside? Don't leave me hanging.
Another trap door. It was Kunok, just older.
You mean the old street?
That was a good line.
This is fascinating. Damn, now I wish I'd gone with you. Did you find anything else down there?
I also found some scrolls written by Nimue about Merlin and the local menhir.
Ah, damn. Definitely not thrilled about that. Best you bring them to Denholm. He'll take care of it. Here's your reward, and thank you for doing this for me. You're good people. I hope you know that.
I certainly am. I gotta deliver the scrolls to Denholm. Who's Denholm? Oh, right. Denholm. Yeah, Denholm's the guy here. You said offer for custom artwork? No, honey bunny. I'm all set. Thank you. Thank you very much, though. Okay, so yeah, I gotta go up and talk to this guy. Wolf pelts. Oh yeah, I don't have those yet. I'm surprised I don't have to give this thing back to Filth. Oh no, I guess you're, yeah, Filth's cube. Let's go back to Filth and talking about it. Maybe he wants it back. I feel like that would be a thing that I would have to return to Filth. It's pretty clear cut that it was once his, or is still his. But now I don't have the quest marker to tell me where he was. Yeah, I am finding them now. That is true. So I'm hoping that now that we're in Act 2, that we'll start... Oh, it's this way. It's this way. Ah, here we go. Yeah, so I'm hoping now that we're in Act 2, it's going to start kind of opening up a little bit. Here's the cube you wanted.
Ah, there it is. Oh, how I've missed this little marvel. Ah, yes, just as I remember. Smooth, intricate, and delightfully enigmatic. Look at those symbols. They twist and turn like whispers in the dark.
What's so special about it?
Oh, that faint hum. The way it catches the light just so. Oh, it's like it's alive, singing its own little song of secrets. Oh, I'll treasure it. Perhaps I'll figure out its riddles. Perhaps I'll just stare at it for hours on end. Either way, you've done well. And one more thing, my key. You didn't.
Yeah, you can have your key. I'm not going back down there.
A treasure for a treasure, as it should be.
Hey, Snake. Here you go. Yeah, you can have the key.
Good, good.
Yes,
Someone
but
who
not as
understands.
many as you might think.
Give and take is the way of the world, after all.
Hang on, let me finish talking to Filth here.
Placed.
Give me 2 seconds. Actually, let's just see what you have. Ooh. Movement speed multiplied by 20. Oh my god, 11 dexterity? There's no freaking way. Next sneaking hit will instantly kill the enemy. Oh, it's a consumable. Okay. Revives after death. 1 attribute point. Give me that. For the next 60 seconds. Don't care. Don't care. Increases health regen by 0.2. Don't really care. Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, beyond just, like, the typical bugs that you might see, small things, you know, like NPC models like tweaking out, beyond little nitpicky stuff like that, I have had one boss fight where the boss disappeared into the ground and I couldn't recover the items from that boss, and unfortunately I didn't know that the boss dropped item. Like, it was one of those things where, so the boss dropped, I was looking around for the boss's corpse and I couldn't find it, so I was thinking, oh, maybe the boss just doesn't drop anything here. So I walked through the tunnels, and then there were a couple chests that had like really nice items, so I was thinking, oh, okay, maybe just the boss doesn't drop items, but you can pick them up along the way. So I went about my way, kept playing for another 4 to 5 hours. Later found, I think in a video or an article or something, that showed a sword that I figured might be attached to that. So I went to the wiki for this game. Turns out, yes, the boss drops that sword. And I went back, and unfortunately the corpse had despawned, and it was like 5 hours later, so I couldn't like redo it. That's been the worst of it. It's kind of unfortunate that happened, but that's been the worst of it. The only other thing that I could potentially think of that we struggled with yesterday, and it's not so much of a bug, but just kind of a thing that it seems like there was an oversight from the developers. Depending on how far you are in the game, I won't like spoil anything, but at the end of Act 1, there are some decisions that you have to make that can impact how your gameplay progresses. And the way that mine progressed technically failed a quest, but the quest list didn't fill in with a new quest. And so I was following the dialogue that the character who I was interacting with told me. However, that dialogue is only relevant if you choose the way that doesn't fail the quest. So I spent like, I don't know, whatever it was like maybe somewhere between 3 to 5 hours trying to figure out a way to do the thing that he wanted you to do if you didn't fail. In reality, it was much simpler than that, but I didn't have a quest marker to tell me what to do. So that was, again, not a bug, but just kind of a clarification thing that the devs didn't really set up properly. So that was probably even more frustrating than the boss, but not really a bug. That makes sense.
Souls, trinkets, all those that belonged to others, but are now yours, because you dared to reach for them. For you. A blessing of sophistication. Or perhaps
Ooh, having 3
splendor.
quests bricked? That
For those who
sucks.
have had something taken away. A blessing of absence.
So souls are coins.
Coins, items. Items become coins. They gain a soul. A man who is a...
Well, so let me ask this, because I've made it through Act 1, so unless you're past me, it probably wouldn't matter. But when you say your quest bricked, do you mean like there was maybe like an item that you should be able to pick up that you couldn't, or like how exactly were they bricked? Because technically speaking, I had that happen as well, but I don't think it's in the same way that you're talking about. And so without, again, I don't want to spoil anything in case you haven't gotten there, so it's probably better if you tell me how yours got bricked than me tell you how mine got bricked. Okay, so it doesn't look like he has anything else here. Okay, let's see what other quests we have to complete. Unfortunately, I can't drop a bunch of these quests, which at this point I would like to drop. Because like I said, they got bricked. So we're gonna do the bring stuff to Yvain later. Change of heart. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. I want to go into this cave. Maybe. Depends on how far away it is. Well, it's not that far. Do you want to do a little exploring? Actually, let's make our way to the stash first.
Okay?
Jesus. Why are you so loud, bro? Yeah, honey bunny, I said I'm all set. Thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead and stash this. Yeah, this ritual blade can go. These can all go. You're getting close to leaving the first map. Okay. I mean, you'll know. I mean, at least I would assume you'll know. At least for me, there was a couple things. There were a couple things that happened that was like, oh, okay, we're moving into the end here. Polished diamond is 50 gold. That's a scam if I've ever seen one. Jake, how did you know? It's like you're reading my mind. So these Scroll of Truth, do I actually have to do anything with them? Okay, so let's go ahead and... Do I have any garbage? I guess I'll just hold on to them. I don't think I have to actually give them anything.